Like Forum magazine presents Three Little Angels. Three little angels all dressed in white, trying to get to heaven by the end of the kite. The kite string broken down, they fell. Instead of going to heaven, they went to. Two little angels all dressed in white, trying to get to heaven by the end of the kite. The kite string broken down, they fell. Instead of going to heaven, they went to. One little angel all dressed in white, trying to get to heaven by the end of the kite. The kite string broken down, they fell. Instead of going to heaven, they went to. Three little devils all dressed in red, trying to get to heaven by the end of the thread. The thread string broken down, they fell. Instead of going to heaven, they went to. Two little devils all dressed in red, trying to get to heaven by the end of the thread. The thread string broken down, they fell. Instead of going to heaven, they went to. One little devil all dressed in red, trying to get to heaven by the end of the thread. The thread string broken down, they fell. Instead of going to heaven, they went to. Don't get excited, don't lose your head. Instead of going to heaven, they went to bed.
This is Eric Meadows of Galactic News, reporting in news from around the galaxy, bringing you the most up-to-date coverage of our galaxy. It's advised.
Stop in the name of intergalactic law. This vessel has been reported stolen. Prepare to be boarded. We're having problems with our nuclear regulator. Give us a minute. Oh no, help us! Ah, look at the fire! Fire! Engage.
1245 hours. Interstellar space expansion between stars. Interstellar matter, gas, and dust between the stars in the galaxy. Glowing gas and dark obscuring dust between the galaxies. Many visible stars, dark matter. The materials that does not reflect light or emit light or other forms of electromagnetic radiation. Gases, consisting mainly of lighter elements, hydrogen and helium, but heavier elements join the gas as the galaxy evolves. These heavier elements, which are the products of various stars, are released into interstellar space as a star evolves or when a star explodes at the end of its life. Oh 700 hours, the ship made it through the Oort cloud safely. 2Pi records the movement of the comet and ice clusters as big as cities. She studies the first planet that comes along. Pluto is cold and lifeless. Pluto is by far the smallest planet. Its orbit is so elliptical that it's sometimes closer to the Sun than Neptune is. Neptune has faint rings as well as the fastest winds in the solar system. Uranus has more subtle rings. Its axis is different from the other planets in that it appears to be lying on its side. Saturn is gaseous and has spectacular rings. 42 had the urge to fly through the rings. It has at least 18 moons. They came very close to Jupiter. 42 Ann's accomplished pilot didn't want to get too close. He didn't want to get caught up in its gravitational pull. Jupiter is more than twice as massive as all the other planets, combined, and is mostly gas. An asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter forms the boundary between the inner and outer solar system. The ship slowed down. 42 looked at the wall of floating rocks for a moment and decided to start in. He went with the direction of the asteroids. Coupe called, Doppler, Doppler. Sir, yes, sir. Set course for the fourth planet from the sun. Sir, yes, sir.
Sir, there are satellites out there taking pictures. Sir, I am plotting an intersect course from our vector.
You can find Chapter 1 of Commander Coupe and 42 on YouTube. This has been Eric Meadows from Galactic News, signing off.